Hey, everybody. Glad to have you guys here. Let me see if I can make sure that my comments are going to show up. Uh, okay. I think it's happening. I'm pretty sure we're all live, right? It's always fun to have all of that stuff happen, right? Okay. So let me get over here. Um, let's see if we can get live. There we are. There we are. I think I can see everybody now. So, hi, everybody. Welcome back to Clue Club. I'm Karen Trelfa with Stampers Club, and this is our second ever session. And I'm so excited that you're here. Wow, I can't believe it, right? If this is your first time joining, welcome. Here's how this works. I'm going to give you one clue at a time, and you're going to build along with me. And then we don't find out what we made until the absolute end. There's no pressure, no stress. This is all about having fun. Before we get started, though, I do have two rules. The first one is don't stress. Rule number two is it's your card. You make what you want to make. It's going to be your card. Let me show you some of the clues. All right, let's get started here. So clue one was emailed out last Wednesday. So if you're not on my email list, you might want to get over there. I believe the link will be here below the video. If it's not there now, it'll be there by the time we're shortly thereafter, and then you can get on the email list. But clue one was your cutting instructions. So what kind of cardstock, what sizes to cut it, how much ribbon you're going to be needing. You're going to want a stamp set and obviously an ink pad. The ink can be black. It can be a color of the cardstock, whichever you like to make. And of course, you're going to need, a scoring tool, some adhesive, and all of that fun stuff, right? So clue one, it was emailed, but in case you didn't get the email, clue one for today is to get a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 5.5, and you're going to score it at 4.25. Okay. And then obviously, pull that piece out of your stash if you've already got it ready, and then fold it over and get your bone folder and get that piece nice and crisp on your score line there. Okay. So clue two is get a second piece of cardstock that's 4.5 by 3.25. And it's probably best if you have that as a complementary, little bit of a contrasting color to your card base, so that they kind of show off each other. I mean, you can certainly do a light and a dark, of the same shading, like that where a light green and a dark green, that works. Or you can do like an orange with maybe a brown, or orange with a oh, what colors go with orange? Maybe a green. I mean, you pick. It's your cardstock. You get it done the way you want. Okay, so before you do anything with that, just set that aside. Don't put it on your card yet. Then we're going to go to clue three. And I want you to get a piece of patterned paper, designer series paper, and get it cut at 3" by 4". So that if you have a little bit of a pattern, you want the pattern to go across the 4 and down on the 3, because that's what we're going to use. And then we're going to cut that into 1-inch strips. So you're going to end up with 4 1-inch strips. If your pattern is a little bit tighter, a little bit bolder, that's probably a good choice. But you can certainly just do, flowers, or however, even if it's just lines or stripes, that all works too. But you want to have the pattern go in the stripes, and they're going to end up next to each other, right? So now you're going to get that piece from clue two, and you're going to add your strips of paper to that piece. So you're going to lay it out, and you're going to have the card matting is going to kind of peek out in between. So you're not going to do all 4 right next to each other. You want to space them out across that piece so that you have the little bit of peeking out in between, right? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. If it doesn't make sense, let me know. All right, so then we're going to go to clue 5, and we're going to put that whole assembly that you just put together, and we're going to add it right into the center of your card base, like smack dab in the middle. So we've creating that little background focal point is what we're creating on that card. Because you know me, I like to have everything kind of designed out. There's always a theory behind designing, right? So this one's going to be creating that little bit of focal point in that background. All right, so clue 6. get your stamp out, your greeting, and get a piece of basic white cardstock. If you want to have a die cut label type piece, go for it. You can do that however you want, or if you just want like a 1 inch, 1 inch wide by maybe 3 1/4, maybe angle cut the ends. That works too. If you don't have your favorite die or a punch that you like to have your greeting onto, those work. So just make sure you grab that. So then you're going to get your clue 7 have 9 inches of ribbon that matches your card so far. Now the ribbon can be a complementary color. It can be the exact same color. It can be pulled from a color that's in that patterned paper behind you, whatever 9 inches pieces of that you're going to want. And then I'm going to show you how to actually put that together. So clue 8 is going to be getting your ribbon attached to your greeting. So if all you wanted was just, if you don't want to use a die cut piece, this works. 1 inch wide, angled cut on either side. And then you're going to add some tape right down the back of this. Okay. Then you're going to take your ribbon, your 9-inch piece of ribbon, and we're going to just kind of zigzag this. So we're going to tape it on here. We're going to do a little zigzag and a little zigzag back. Oh, I don't think I did that long enough. Okay. And a little zigzag back. So you're going to end up with just some ribbon behind your greeting. I would trim that to something that looks, not a little offset like that. Just trim it up, right? And then you're going to put this back over and you're going to add a couple of dimensionals to the back of this. Okay. And then guess what you're going to do? You're going to put that right on the front of your card. Hence why you probably want to clean up those ends a little bit, right? And then you're going to put that wherever you want on your card base, right? So then clue 9 is get some bling. It can be matte dots. It can be rhinestones. It can be little adhesive backed flowers. Whatever you have in your embellishment stash, go ahead and grab. They can be colored. They can be white. They can be pearls. They can be come on. We all have a stash full of embellishments, right? All right. And then we're going to have that go to step 10, and you're going to take a look at what you just made. Can you get any simpler on making a card? How long did that take us? I don't know, less than 5 minutes. I can tell you that. 4, 5, 6 minutes. You have an entire card done, and you can replicate that layout a bazillion times, different colors, different patterned paper. Let me show you what I made. So I made a very simple card. I used Cajun Craze with some Golden Glow and then this beautiful designer series paper. I don't know if you can see that or not, but love it. Use Golden Glow ribbon. I did use a little label, right? A die cut label. So what I used was the Scalloped Blooms stamp set and the Scallop Blooms dies. And I grabbed this little die right here. So you can see what I did. I die cut my white out, and then I've stamped mine using Cajun Craze, which is the color of my background stamp set, or my cardstock. So I used the same color. You can use any color, right? Black works, right? I could have just used black. So this paper, by the way, is unbelievably beautiful. I don't know if the light is picking up that shimmer or not, but look at this beautiful paper. Can you believe this? Let's go this way with it so I can stay on the camera. Love these cute little pumpkins, but see that pearlized shimmer that's happening on this paper, right? This is the piece that I used. So I just had a lot of pop of color. Love these little acorns, right? Beautiful paper. This is this month's product of the month. So you can actually, when you place a $75 or more order, you can add that for $5. Specialty paper is usually what, like $16, $17 for a package? $5. You can add that on. Don't forget to add that on once you go shopping. Shopping link is also in the description below. And it is just absolutely so much fun. So Now let's look at what we made. Like, I would love to have you share your card with me because every single person's is going to look exactly different, right? I mean, come on. You can add a picture of your card to the go ahead and take a snapshot of it. You guys can see mine, right? You see mine. And I'd love to see what you made. I mean, go ahead and snap a photo, share it in the comments here. You can share it to the YouTube community, Facebook. You can share it in the comments there. I'll be checking both because I think I'm streaming to both places. Hopefully everybody's seeing that I'm streaming to both places. Let me just pause for a second and check for some comments here. Oh, hey. Hi, guys. Love having you here. And of course, don't forget to sign up for the free class that's coming. Those details are down below too. And I really, really, really enjoyed playing along with you. I have a little bit of a sneak peek for you too. Let me switch that camera back because you're going to love this, right? You are going to love, love, love this project. Look at that beautiful fall sampler. This is going to be an upcoming class. You're going to watch for that. I'm going to email it out probably here in the next few days. You'll get an email that tells you all about this class, both by mail or in person. So this is absolutely going to be a fun one, right? And I can't tell you how much I enjoyed stamping with you today. And I do Clue Club is a new thing, and we're going to be doing it the first and third Friday of every month at 11 a.m. So make sure that you grab your supplies, get your email on Wednesday that tells you what to cut, and then grab your supplies, and we can play along and stamp together. Gotta love when you have a cute little stamping party. And my gosh, this card today was just so darn quick. You couldn't have gotten any quicker of a card making card like this, right? And they're beautiful. I mean, the paper does the work for you, right? And it's so easy to do. In the meantime, I enjoyed the day with you, and you have a stamp happy day. Bye, everybody.